Hooray! This is massive Chalice. It does have like an iron mode as well, where you can't save. You can't like do any going back and reverting to saves. So maybe that's the first choice. It's a single player, yeah. Hey, Exodus B, welcome, welcome. It's it's basically like a campaigny single player story mode, but there's so much like stories that will emerge as you play it. It's kind of a good saga. So like I enjoy like the you'll see what I enjoy. I'll explain as we go, but if we start a new game, we got some choices. We can name the game as well. We can call it like and this was like a few Kickstarter support for this game as well. So you've got names of people in the Kickstarter. We can choose between normal kind of names or silly names. So like, or both. So like we'll have like surnames, and the heritage will go down. People will marry each other, and so you get like the house name, Game of Thrones style. You'll get like the surnames will name the houses. So you can have like silly ones, normal ones, or both here. The difficulty. Have like normal, hard, and brutal mode. Brutal mode is too brutal. If we just want to experience the game, we can play on normal and kind of a bit of a casual way through it. You can run the tutorial. The main thing is if you want silly names or not. So we'll see what you think in chat. I've got to think of a cool name for it as well. How about 2021? That's horrible. I want something creative though. How about massive twitch? There we go. Since I'm hoping for some big drama, let's keep it thematic serious in case we ever need to like tell other people about it. We don't want to say like, well, Mr. Floppy, the Floppy House was fighting. Let's keep it serious. So there's like 3 different core classes. There's the melee class, the like the distance range class, and a couple of range classes. So we might wind up without any of them unless we have a balanced start. So we'll have at least one of each. So you can get heroes which are random house. We'll just keep it random here. We'll get 5 heroes, and each of these heroes that survives can be placed as like a king or a queen in these regions. This is a beginning. Let us begin.
It's taking too long.
Patience.
Patience. I don't see what patience has to do with this. It should have happened by now.
Life keeps to its own.
Oops. Sorry.
Good morning.
Your ruler has risen. Rejoice, and let bellow the horns of birth.
The horns of birth.
Immortal protector of the nation, progeny of the great bloodlines, master of strategies, eternal conductor, and forger of matrimony.
We're here to advise you on how to handle ruling and commanding every time.
The horns of battle.
Fine, we'll have to do this later. The cadence is attacking. Heroes, jump in! The ruler will be with you shortly!
And off they go.
I'll explain later. We just need you to take command, because our citizens, understandably, find it hard to trust a giant talking chalice.
We are not just a giant talking chalice.
But the nation will listen to you, because you're of their blood.
Forged from the bloodlines of the great houses.
Oh, and one last thing. Unfortunately, the bloodline ritual that was used to create you also bound you to us. So you can never leave the throne.
But do not despair. You can still command your heroes. Look inward, and you will find that your mind can follow them anywhere.
You see your heroes yet? Yeah? Great.
Now, take command and search the area. The cadence is out there somewhere.
Okay, so we move the camera around. And also kind of push the edge with the mouse. It doesn't work too well if I go too the right. So these are the characters. I'm gonna properly tutorializing the zoom out and the zoom in. So these are the 5 heroes. They've got different houses, so these 2 are related to each other, and these 2 are from the same house. So let's go for this crossbow. Well, not really a crossbow. Well, it's kind of a crossbow, but held on with shoulder mounted. So a Z to check out the stats. So we've got Adrian Strickart, 35 years old, decreased sight range, increased intelligence, decreased dexterity. So personality traits run counter. So these are things which you get genetically, and these are things which you'll get like based on your training and your parents. So like nature, nurture, and then status, you can get different things that will affect you as well. So lowered evasion when at max health. So he's cocky, so if people are throwing things at him, you'll find it harder to dodge out of the way. Then you get the numerical run of the stats here. So these details will affect these stats here. And that'll affect like how much damage and all that kind of stuff that happens. Maybe I'll keep the chill music on, but lower it a bit. Keep it kind of low, super low chill, low level lo-fi. We've got different armor we can equip and weapons, well, different grenades and things for armor. And we got a skill tree down here. So to start off with, you can take an extra attack or do like 50% damage. You can hear enemies through obstacles and in the fog of war. Increase damage, as you'll see the skill trees as we go, but so that's one of them. So like XCOM, if I'm going to refer to XCOM a lot, XCOM Enemy Unknown, you can run the full distance, or if you're in the yellow bit here, you can take a second action. So I can move here and then shoot something, or move here, throw like a grenade, or move here and then choose to move here, but I'll reveal as I move fog. So this seems like a place over here and up here, so let's take a look this way. Nothing appeared. If I go out running here and reveal some enemies, then I've still got my other people to go to take their turns. So how do I switch enemies again? Switch heroes again? Maybe it's forcing me to go again. You can use, yeah, I can use the shortcut of right trigger, right thumbstick again. Hang on, what are we? I've used a controller, I think, most of the time. I should check the key bindings here. So it's tab for next character and caps lock, okay. I think maybe not in the tutorial though, it's still stuck, okay. Same rules with cover as well. I'll leave myself wide open if I just wander this way, but... No, I don't like that move. I'll give him a tree to stand by. I've got 2 points to spend, yeah. Action points. Okay. Well, I just explained all this. So these are they're caber jacks, they're called. They basically run around with these cabers and will smack them. If you hit an enemy, you'll send them flying backwards. So if you hit an enemy and they go flying into a wall, they get extra damage when they hit. Or if you hit an enemy into another enemy, then they both take extra damage from that hit too. It's just right, I think the first turn they're probably not going to kill us, but we'll see how it goes. I'll just run straight out, sprint to her. It's really easy to get carried away and then suddenly... Okay, you can select them now, it's telling me how to select them. So now I can choose. I can zoom out a bit with... is it E? No, H. Maybe I'll just plug in a controller, I think, next time. Swiss Calavera, what a great name. 32, so they're all kind of like early 30s kind of ages. Decreased XP gain. So this is another thing. As you earn the XP, you increase your levels, which increases. You kind of accelerate it. So if you get people with increased XP, they're more likely to have kids that have increased XP gain. Okay, so I'll leave. Yeah, you leave like one move there. Get the next one moved. Leave yourself options. There's probably more stuff around here too, but I'm gonna keep the crew together. And having the for Archer within realm is good. So I could throw a flask. So it gives me like a range of damage. Anything in this square will get 8 to 10 damage. 42% is whether I hit this square or not. So if I miss, it might land here. You throw it off target. Wherever it lands, it will do some damage though. It's risky if you're like close to yourself. You throw it here, it might still damage yourself. or your friends. Let's just end the turn. It's not moving very far, only 3 spaces. This one can move a bit further. There's stuff down here too. Okay, I'll go into a corner. It's a safe spot. I kind of want to move the Archer last. I should. Oh, we're drop. Wait, hang on. Silk Calavera, age 28, is dim-witted, puny with decreased strength. They're faint-hearted. They do less damage after death of an ally. They're often drunk or hungover. And they improve their stats when no allies are nearby. So, it might increase their strength when they're drunk, but it lowers dexterity, intelligence, and sight. They're drunk. This is the most important mission. -4 intelligence, -5 sight. This is what I was just explaining about throwing these highly volatile grenades around, and they're drunk. Okay, well, you can take your drunk self, go and stand over here, try and sober up a bit. Let's get down here. Probably safe to move up. All stand in a great big line, because that's completely safe. As long as you're at the extremities, you don't move too far. Okay. This first enemy. You're already downloading. Yeah, if you want to stream any of this as well, Farron, and play.
Let's wear pawns like you see here. come in. Think of them as attack dogs the Cadence creates to spread corruption in the world.
So these are little C's. You can kind of use the Z, I think, or the Z key, as I would say it. We can't see what their traits are, but we see the HP is reduced, accuracy, evasion, and speed. Speed is like how many spaces they can move. So I could take a swipe. This is like a throwing not a catapult, just a throwing glove, like a lacrosse or baseball glove or something. I don't know. But it also acts as a good melee weapon in its own right. So I'll start off with this attack. You can move where the attack comes from as well, which is good. I can see there's no one down here. So maybe I'll take this attack can come like this. From this side.
How about that, eh?
One down, untold millions to go.
So you rank up a bit. Yeah, it's the same with percentages as well. You get some dodgy percentage chances. Let's go over here. Don't get too far. Let's give myself a good chance. Throw a flask. A free throw means I can throw 2 flasks, but they count to the same amount. So this will go down to 4, and that will go down to 4, I think. So 79%. I could say there might be some down here as well. Yo, McCracken, welcome. Hello, Raiders. How you doing? Welcome back. You're taking in a little zoom into the Dead Sea. You found my channel. You're gonna hit for 5K. Perfect. Spot on. Run on the money. Good morning. I'm gonna take this attack in a moment. This is a game called Massive Chalice. Good morning. I hope you've had a great weekend. Have you got a day off? Well, not a day off, but like a bank holiday. A Labor Day, isn't it, in America? We call it like the May Day, just May Day bank holiday Monday here. But yeah, we've got a nice cozy 4-day weekend. It's been more like a 400-day weekend though, but you know how that goes. Thank you so much for a raid. Yeah, I'm launching back into this game I've not played for a few years. It's called Massive Chalice. It's like XCOM. As you can see, this kind of strategy bit like XCOM, but the outside management part of it is a little like Crusader Kings. You manage the royal houses. You can pair off kings and queens and try and get them to pass along traits that you'd like for your heroes to have. So you might have some which are like high dexterity. This kind of melee hero, you want them to have lots of strength. So if you have this kind of character, you might want to match up, marry them with lots of strength, add lots of dexterity, and then their offspring could be even more strong in battle, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's got lots of depth, and you can also kind of, if you have like an alchemist, which what this one is, they throw concoction flasks. You marry an alchemist with a caberjack, like a lumberjack that hits with cabers. If you pair them off, you get a different class, which is kind of a mix between the two of them. So you'll get different. You might get like a caberjack which will hit them with a poison tip or something like that. Or you can get a flask or a grenade that will knock them back when you throw it, which is really useful. Because if you knock them into a wall, then get stunned and they can't do anything. They miss a turn. So let's throw this. It's 79%, so it should hit. There's a small chance it might land on top of me, but it won't kill me. I got 13 HP. A solid throw. Got the classic archer over here as well. Same deal like XCOM. You move so far, and then you can take a shot, or I can run back here if I need to.
Seeds, arguably the lowliest of pawns, are more nuisance.
So the stealth move is good for these.
Remember one thing. Don't let those runts form a posse. Keep them apart.
Otherwise, it'll be like when caber jacks get together at a tavern.
Except not the best night of your life.
So this is Adrian Strike Ups. They've got a family crest over here as well. So 2 of them are from one family. This is Adrian. I'm gonna give him a shot here. It's not good odds, and it does 7 to 10 damage. So I will take a chance. Nice, 9 damage. Leveled up as well. There's no indication of how many enemies we have though. So we'll kind of keep moving around this corner, I think. Try and clear out this this part of the map. There's no Overwatch like in XCOM mode. Let's end the turn here. But let's take a look at the character. Swiss Caliber, yeah, they're better when they're not near allies. So they're kind of a bit of a lone wolf. We got Deirdre, Sourdough, or Sorodox. So we've got siblings here, you can see. 18 and 22. These are the traits that will get passed on, and these are like the nurture aspects. Speed is movement, so they can only move 3 spaces. That's Emma turns. Okay, I'll get a little bit blasé. I'll go to here. I can still attack if I need to. You'll be able to see like through corners like this as well. So they could be hidden here. You could have cover down here. Oh, I can increase my follow-up attack. So this means I'll get an extra hit fire if the first one hits. So I can go into cover as well. As long as I can be against the wall and no one's seen me right now, I can stealth my way into a position, scout out this corner. I have an update too. Well, they saw me.
That could have been worse.
They took XP away. It's not a nice one.
Normal humans cannot survive even a single touch from the kings, but because the bloodlines of your heroes are attuned to us and have our power flowing through them, they have a fighting
It's all about the XP. So this is, it won't kill them at 16 HP, but there's a high chance to hit them with this archer. But what they do is, yeah, they steal your XP. Was it? Yeah, this one. Scaleris Sourdox. I keep wanting to call it sourdough, but that's unlocked charge. I can dash in a straight line, and the further I land, the further a knockback will be, the further I run. This is kind of an annoying place to be, because they can shoot us, but I can only throw like a flask. Brave elements. Oh yeah, I'm drunk. Drunkenness is good. I'm gonna free flow throw this one. It's landed almost killing me. It was one square away. This is why you don't let drunk people throw volatile flasks around. The little arrow will appear if I get an angle on them. I can shoot that one. I'm not sure if I can get any shot. Oh, well, I can get one here, but I can't. I want to be able to action. I was banking on being able to throw both of my things over here, but. I guess I'll have to go. The range is good. It's risky though. Come on, Swiss. Oh no, 1 HP. I need to get into a better position. This one will like move up here probably and might take a shot. I'll just stack up here. Oh no, the last move reveal of the enemy. So now what do I do? Well, this can't reach me to do any damage, so I'll wait until next turn. I missed. All the seeds here. Another seed. Okay, so surprise, surprise. Okay, well this is a good, a great example. They're lined up nicely. So if you hit them with the, you can choose what direction with this little thing. So if I hit this one, it should stun this one over here. And when you kill these, they kind of explode and they send you flying backwards. So they can stun you if you're not careful. Let's do this attack. Oh no, I've got to unlock the pushback ability. I should have used the other one. This follow-up attack though could be good. I didn't use a follow-up attack though, I just used normal one. Yeah, you can tell I've not played for a few years. That's what I meant to do. So they're both stunned. This is problematic. This should be handleable by Silk. I got faith in you, Silk. Oh my god. Silk! This is disastrous. Well done, Silk. You're utterly dead. This is, again, what you get when you drink too much. All you had to do was just... Okay, well if I hadn't wasted all of my time on this, I could... Swiss could come in and save Silk. Or Swiss could risk a precision flask at 55%. Take out those two. Plus these two are stunned, so they're okay for now. Swiss, you can't walk around. Actually, maybe I could just walk around and hit them. It's time to do it, Swiss. Oh my god, Swiss, no, Swiss.
So you should get used to this.
Swiss.
There'll be a lot more before we're done.
Swiss.
Fighting for something bigger than yourself.
I'm not gonna make another tutorial.
Honor their sacrifice.
No. Died at age 28. Swiss, what are you doing now? What can you do? What can you say? Get some revenge, Swiss. Oh my god. No way. We shall show that I can make contact.
This is a caberjack. They hit things with a caber. Sometimes they hit hard and put things down. Other times they hit not so hard and just knock things out.
That's all you're going to say.
Simplest way of life there is.
Caberjacks. Profound purveyors of violence. Here you have the hunter. Attacking at close range is good, but attacking from afar, where one can think and plan, is better.
If you listen closely, you might be able to hear your group leaving you behind as you line up that perfect shot.
Actually, the hunter will be in front of you, stealthily scouting ahead.
Is that what they say they're doing?
Let's just attack. Go for a 2. Ah, Silk. Still one enemy to go. So you see, we're knocked back from them. You've got to be careful if you're standing next to your. I'll wait. Okay. I have a view. But if I stand here and shoot them, I would knock back or stun both of us and do some damage. Let's go down to here. I could stand. Yeah, let's go. $75%.
Tell me that wasn't fun.
Silk, there was no need at all.
Better than I
You were too drunk.
Well done. I knew you'd have a knack for this.
Poor Silk. Oh, Calavera. Let's upgrade. Follow-up shot. Adrian. So we have 2 Caberjacks, 1 Alchemist, 1 Hunter.
Right. So this is our nation.
Okay, now we get some serious decisions to make.
That muck you see surrounding us is the cadence. It's what created the pawns, corrupted our lands, and is slowly tightening on us like a noose. But we do
So we've got this orange cadence
Enchanted materials that make up
seeping in to the kingdoms.
powers. One of them being a way to cleanse the cadence from this world. It's really quite a miraculous process wherein we harness the properties of.
The thing is, it takes a long time for us to charge up for this. A long time. All of the heroes you just commanded in battle will be long gone when we're finally ready.
With all that time still ahead, we need you to protect us. You will take charge of the nation, command its citizens worthy of becoming heroes, and ensure that the cadence does not reach the capital.
Now let's check out that keep you just saved.
So the things around the edge, for one's this is the cadence, the corruption. It will wind up like attacking different keeps around. So each of these could be could have a castle built. You could put kings in them. You could turn it into like a training region. So this is a keep. Got to select it. Start a bloodline.
Keeps. Bloodline forgers of the nation.
The stonemasons did good work here. I'll thank them later.
Here you will appoint one hero as a regent, one as a partner. The more experience they have, the more they'll pass on to their children.
That goes for traits and personalities too. Everything's game.
And keep in mind, assigning heroes to keeps retires them from combat. You can't have one foot at home.
Yes, you have people that, if you don't want them fighting, if you don't think they're good at fighting, and you put them in the keep, then be aware they're going to be creating the next set of fighters with their kids. So you kind of want people who are going to give you the best traits, which I know can get into dodgy territory. But just for the purposes of this game, this fantasy game, we're just playing a little like resource management. We've got Netch, we've got Kimberly, Adrian. So one of these people, we're sorting by experience. We want to see their traits here. Brainy, bountiful, so lots of kids, lots of intelligence, and tendency to have daughters. This is a good opportunity, good option here. 20, so I'll be queen for a long time. Kimberly Crag, and this is a Caberjack. So we can search by like house name, fertility, age. Bountiful, clumsy, and tendency to have sons. Avenger, insightful. So Avenger, you can see increased damage after death for an ally. Increased intuition. That's some good intuition. And what's for clumsy? Clumsy is decreased dexterity. I think we start off with Kimberly. So if you really want the hunters, the archers, alchemists, the throwers. So we have 2 caberjacks in our thing already. No fertility. Nearsighted, brainy, and clumsy. So these are the tough choices early on. Yeah, it's very involved. These decisions, like I said, this start is very important. But at the same time, you've got so much. As long as you stay alive, you can recover situations. Let's go with Kimberly. The high fertility is, you know, the most important thing right now.
Now that your regent is appointed, it's time to decide on a partner.
So if we have,
This isn't an arrangement out of love. Who knows? Maybe it'll turn into that.
so it's 25.
Personality, traits, experience, they're all important here.
But just because this is an arrangement of necessity
Union slow.
doesn't mean you should reduce these heroes to a pile of numbers. They deserve better than
Yes, they deserve better than that. Quick and nimble. Not called Jack though. But these are awesome traits to have. Increased dexterity and increased movement range. The movement range can be everything. So let's get often drunk. Hopefully they won't wind up drunk all the time, but let's confirm. Colton. So we'll become a Shadow Jack. So the archer means they can stealth around.
Let's give the newlyweds some privacy,
A Kragenhold is the name. Splendor without diminishment.
It's a
Okay.
lot to take in, but you'll handle it, or your mind will become as cracked as our body.
You'll be fine. Now then, please join us back at the capital so we can show you some of your other responsibilities.
Yeah, it's a long process, a long campaign.
Right? It's a little hard to tell if you're still in your mind's eye or whatever.
This is where your heroes return to after battle. From here, you may equip them with any skills or weapons they may have earned, as well as perform research.
Basically, we can devote some of our power to help the war effort and the nation. Whether it's building new keeps, starting a Sage Rights Guild, or a Standards Crucible. Fun stuff.
For research, so research time.
Building more keeps is likely the most pressing option, as you'll be able to foster more bloodlines, but don't shun the other possibilities. With your approval, we can research weapons, potions, armor. If the amount of time required dissuades you from researching something, consider the Sage Rights Guild. Any hero who joins the Sage Rights will hasten the time required for any pursuit. They will never see combat again.
Keep in mind, most of our power is focused on charging up to cleanse the cadence, so we can only devote enough energy to research one thing at a time. That includes searching for new heroes. It takes a lot of effort to find people attuned with us, and it'll only get harder the more we do it.
So
But choose whatever you want.
you need a keep, right? You need more houses. You need more people. You need more kids. need to keep the people, fighters, well supplied. So if you start straight away with the Sage Rights Guild, it will be quicker to build everything beyond that. So like the maximum efficiency is to build this straight away. But maybe we want to build one more keep while we've got some fresh young, because in 10 years time everyone we have will be 10 years older and I'll be 10 years less more recruits we have to fill the castles with. So I think a keep is probably the best one to start with. Also, I could build a health vial, which would have given us something to keep Silk alive. We could adopt some kids if we get in a rare desperate situation. Hero discovery boost. So yeah, the big question is, do we start with a keep? So we can come back and look at that. I think we probably need to because we need more people either way. So we'll make a keep. The next thing we'll do is build a Sage Rights Guild. We get to pick where. So the outer regions offer some tactical bonuses, but they will suffer more in the attack. So this one, constructing a building provides research increase. This one adds dexterity. So if I build a keep, the hunters here will gain dexterity. If I go over here, the caber jacks will gain strength. There's increased fertility just in general. So increased training, XP. This is the one, right? If you're going to build any keep at any point, this is the optimum.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. The end of this war is not even a glimpse on our horizon yet, but your immortality gives us an advantage. The ability to step back and let
Year one,
time
day one.
pass.
You can start and stop this timeline at will, but we'll also stop it for you should something require your attention.
Like a cadence attack.
That is a probable possibility.
Now, before I can put any heroes in there, I've got to wait 5 years for it to be built. So let's tick off. 300 years to go. Ah, we've got a baby. Your baby horn.
The horns of birth. Cause for celebration indeed.
Babies have been born before today.
And it was glorious every time, was it not?
What, unbearable shrieking and smells that are even worse? That's your idea of glorious.
Yes.
Yes. So they're trained by their parents, a regent and partner. At which point they're transferred to the capital for active duty. So Jason Cragg, he's dim-witted and nimble, and he's increased XP gain, which is good here. But lower intelligence is not the worst thing in the world. It's strength and dexterity are the two things, but the caper jacks or the shadow jack is gonna rely on here. And when they get to 15 and they start getting stats, we can see what their combat is like. So I can't do too much right now, let the time tick on. Another baby. Got Drake. Who's brainy, is infertile, and nimble. So Drake is going to be a great fighter for us. And maybe they'll pass on their knowledge with training. But I won't be able to have any kids.
It always feels weird accomplishing something without having beaten it into submission.
A wee baby.
See my books after I was done with them.
So we've got a caberjack and a hunter. We could go like a straight hunter. Adrian, who is fighting for us, is 41. Might not have too many kids. The other thing is, you kind of get, once the past fertility ages, they're still going to be hanging out in the keep. So at some point, you can't like shift them off to do other business. You're stuck with them for a while. Let's see, we've got someone a little bit younger. We've got this caberjack, but we kind of want a hunter. I'd like to get a hunter, maybe an alchemist. Let's sort by age. Strong-willed but clumsy. Brainy and hearty. This is good. Hearty is XP bonus. Decreased damage. Decreased movement range is not so good for slow. But as far as traits go, to start things off, let's get a hunter. Hunters are really useful. Heart disease, oh no. Oops, I've gone back into it. Credence, average fertility, heart disease as well, but quick. So one's slow and one's quick. Often drunk, we don't want to pass on this. Reduced lifespan. You start getting really really into it. Like, what do I do here? Do I consider this is a chance this will be passed on, it's not a guarantee, but I could get 2 hunters to create more hunters. Was William one we're looking at? Strong and clumsy now. It's Darius, puny and slow. Brainy and hearty. Yeah, let's get Jared appointed. A chance of children. Only really 2 options, another hunter or let's go straight hunter. Super high. This is Garnet Manor. Love against all odds. So now we can set some more research going. So the middle ones, local guild. So plus research for a guild. A crucible, yeah, the guild is like the training for fighters. A crucible. No, this is the guild. The guild is the building one. So let's do this in this area. After 9 years, we'll be able to see what's going on here. Maybe I should save the game. Massive Twitch.
Finally, some action!
As you have no doubt surmised by now, it takes time for the cadence to create its pawns.
Uh-oh, we've got double attack.
Every few years. Fortunately, you cannot fight back multiple incursions at the same time. Our primary focus is charging up to destroy our enemy, and we can only allot enough of our energy to send out one group of heroes at a time.
Pawns don't last long outside of the cadence either. So even if you win one battle, it'll be too late to fight the other.
Choose wisely and
Blow the horn!
That seems a shame, but
Yeah!
the horns of battle sound a lot like the horns of birth. I'm just saying. I think I was drinking some boba and I got some boba in it. Well, so I get to pick. You get some bonuses like XCOM as well. You get to pick. What do you do here? So this has ruptures and lapses. We saw the lapses, those blue floaty things. Ruptures are kind of exploding enemies, which have like corroding damage and acid kind of thing. This has all of those and some seeds. Ruptures are a reason why you like to have archers, hunters around. Hunters will keep their distance. So I guess I can get a 35-year-old female alchemist out of this. I've literally just set up this keep with great fertility. I don't really want to add any damage to it, so this one has to take the brunt, I think.
Do you feel it? That little tingling?
That's the one.
Before a fight? I know they do.
here is where you can make any last-minute substitutions or preparations before you deploy your heroes to battle. Once you give the word, they'll jump in, and we'll handle the rest.
Once you give a word, I'll jump in,
Jump.
and we'll handle the rest. So, yes, we have a space open. I haven't learned any, or created any health elixirs. Adrian's here, we've got Deirdre. Standard armor, cable jack. Galeris, some Swiss. So do we add a Caberjack? We're kind of missing. I guess that Hunter would be good here. Who was an insightful stalwart? Increase max HP, increase sight range. This is all good. Let's get some hunter action going. Justinian. Oh, we've run out. It's been 24 hours now, Farron. For what? I'm a clap. You gotta re-unlock them, I think. So level 2 hunter, level 2. Yeah, until if you join the chat, they'll stay with you. But when they run out like mid-time during the when you refresh, they'll disappear. They kind of get added live, but they don't get removed after the time runs out. Let's deploy. Let's go into battle. It's like the stage, like, well, one more fight, one more battle. You can wind up playing this game for hours. You're in a constant process of like
Good luck.
Improving. Okay, yeah, these will run up to you and explode. They will.
What?
They rush into battle, no concern for their own safety, knowing that as soon as they come upon their prey, they'll explode into a corrosive mess of pain and suffering. Even in death, they still hurt their enemies. It's beautiful.
And disconcerting.
It is rather disconcerting. So, we have our team split up quite a bit here. We've got at least 3 in range. It may take 13 HP to kill. And they can run like right at me. Speed is free. And they don't have to be, they'll explode in like a splatter pattern around them. I could run away off here, maybe. If they line up, I can stun them with the Caberjack.
Ah, found one of our alchemists. Brilliant mind in a delicate body.
Not worth much in a close quarters battle, but they make up for it with their nasty exploding flasks.
Just watch out for friendly fire.
The explosions are big, so aim well or keep your heroes back.
Okay, Swiss. We know about the friendly damage.
Concoctions.
Poor old Swiss. So, escape. No? Can't reach any of them. This is awkward because I need to move, but if I go too far, they can come and attack me. Follow-up shot might do enough to kill one of them. It's worth a shot. So this is the damage they cause. And now I can't actually walk across this without taking damage. So I'm hoping there's not one hiding behind here. If I move a little bit. Uh-oh, no. I've revealed
Cadence
the lapse.
cowards. They'd rather stay back and snipe at you than fight up close.
Be wary. If your heroes are hit, they may forget some of their combat training. The mind is just as vulnerable as the body.
I'm just gonna tuck in behind here. It can get close enough to take a shot, I think. Whether it will hit me or not. Let's have a quick check. Reduced evasion against melee attacks, that's okay. Reduced evasion against ranged attacks, that's not good. There's one here, it will come around, it will see me, but will it have an angle? I think I'll move. To here? I think I'll take the shot. Could try the double as well. I might want to save this one for the that one. Okay, let's end turn. Okay, and didn't have a. Maybe that one can't see me. Oh no. I miscalculated the distance. So you get, while we're standing in it, we get corroded as well. Let's take a stealth move. I need to move, but I can't hit them just yet. I want to save this until they're kind of next to each other. But this one next turn will just run in and explode. Kind of need to get it while I still can. Take the hit. Take the shot at least. I can see it, but I need to be this close to take a hit. Stealth move my way a little bit closer. It's a little risky going up here. There's all of this over here too. I need to just move, get closer. Could scout out a lot more around here. Move out a little bit. This lap's making me nervous. So now I can take one step out. Take the follow-up shot. Almost enough, but not quite. Okay, I'm not stealthed anymore over here, so I need to be careful. Try and get up here. Leading ahead with the damaged one here. So how super useful having the hunters is for stealth. I could even maybe tempt one over here. Get full distance for his hunter. Take Swiss Calavera. Swiss Calavera. Oh, Swiss Calavera. Okay. So I moved like 5. Oh no. Whoa, what a miss. What a miss, smart laps. I think there's a good chance. It's 8 to 11 damage. If I do some knockback, it might knock it into this plant. If I hit it from here, I should be safe. Like, if I wind up killing it. Let's do knockback. It won't do as much damage for it, but it will stun it. Give me a moment. So it's stunned. I can safely be here next turn. Justinian's got a shot. Next time you can do like the follow-up shot too. Swiss. Are you gonna get more revenge here? See, big melee damage. It's more reliable with me a flask. But you get yourself in a dangerous place. Next enemies could be up here too. I guess I was already at max suit. Max explains that. So this one still needs to be dealt with next time. Let's move over here. Stealth my way around the corner. It's a little dangerous. There's one sat right behind. Ruptured and dealt with. Smack the wit right out of that guy. Yeah, so you get more interesting enemies as well. I won't tell you what they all are or what they do. You can find out as they appear if you start playing yourself as well. So we've unlocked a free throw for Swiss. So that can be used right away. So right now, I could boldly step forth. I don't really want to be going close to hit these, so I should really be using my archer. If I hit it away. Well, I feel like I could shield the charge aspect here. If I go over here. I think I'll be safe. So this means I'll run up like 4 and knock it back 4. Doing enough damage to blow it up. That's the safe way of doing it. So each region or keep will have its own different kind of style. So you can see outside here, you can see the edges of the map. Kind of similar to XCOM 2. So we're almost at the edge. There's a little bit more down on this side. Across the bridge. It's like split into 2, this one. Probably safe for this one. We search who's remaining with turns. So I could throw one more. Probably get a bit closer. And definitely get closer. Come on, where's the final? Maybe on 1-2 punch. This could do enough just to kill it outright, though. What if I do this 10 to 14? That could also make it explode. We've got to be wary. We've always got our beautiful archers though. Yeah, I could use a follow-up shot again. Oops, that's whiffed. Go to a safe spot. A safer spot. Just out of range. Nice one. Sounds Adrian. I guess I'll just end the turn here. Is someone getting upgraded? I think we're good. Move a little bit closer. Let's go stealth. So I could smack that into a rock and stun it. But I don't know what else is over here. This corner's probably safe. There's only like 3 or 4 spots. I should be safe over in that corner. I may have to take some damage, but let's minimize it. There's probably only like 3 enemies left. Let's change the angle here. Okay, that was it. Only the last 2. A little bit of damage, but we'll heal up nicely. Can't upgrade for Deirdre. Charge unlocked. So stats. Deirdre is nearsighted, decreased movement range. Not exactly a prime battler, but important part of the team. A new recruit, May Bloodmoon. This was the reward. Level 1 female alchemist. So I should be safe for a while from, but I had to give up 1 spot of corruption. When it hits 3 spots, it will just sink away into a decline. I'm almost up to 9 years. Right? This is how much a new guild will begin. So a Sage-Rise guild has been built to forsake knowledge of forsake combat for pursuit of knowledge. So it will increase research for everything else.
I was always jealous of those in my class who went on to join their ranks. They ended up designing the rotary trebuchet, still used in keeps to this day, as well as the first Oakenstone crossbow.
First time I went to one, I came in for an armor fitting, and by the end, both of my arms were on fire.
What a bunch of brilliant scamps they are.
So this is a vanguard. Scalaris is part of our fighting squad. Let's leave him out on the battlefield. Age 33. Got good combat experience. We've got Netch. It's 37. So it's bountiful. So if I do get another keep, Maybe we could put Netch in there. What we're looking for are the people who are infertile, for one, because this can give them a good opportunity to help off the battlefield. Heart disease might not last too long. May, we just got May in. We need some fresh blood, literally. That's exactly what you are, May. And it is May as well, so May arriving well on time. Strong, clumsy Darius. Oh, we do have the hunters out there. So, puny, slow, heart disease, and oblivious. That's exactly the kind of sage right we need. We just need a bit of intelligence. Intuition 1. Okay. William, can you do better? Strong-willed, clumsy, and cocky.
First of many, I hope.
Let's just make up the numbers of Darius.
I always found the thrills of inquiry and invention to be worthy substitutes.
Just don't get carried away with appointments. Sage rights can never return to battle. And last I checked, we still need heroes to win this war.
Yeah, Darius. I'll leave the space open for more in the future. But yeah, we can't just put everyone in here. Research bonus is 8% now. Next, what do we do here? I guess some items would be good. A steady hander, a health vial. Seems super useful. Advance. Yeah, you can increase the damage straight away with basic research. You can research exotic damage like the Ramcap Caber. So it's got an explosive tip. So when you hit them with a caber, they go flying. Enormously useful for any kind of close quarters combat. And then more armor as well. The basic kind of upgrades you can choose from. We'll be doing the Hellfire well. We don't have many heroes right now. That's another good reason to get May on board. Let's do it. Let's save the game. That's Twitch. Got ourselves a house. We've got ourselves how many kids? We've got 2 kids in training in House Crag. We've got 2 female in Strikeout, 2 male in Crag. Maybe a future bonding between the 2 houses. Who knows? Okay, the game, like I said, will go on forever. At least 300 years. So before we dive in, let's take a break. Let's call the end to our times with a massive chalice. Beat the Saga. Garnet man, I love against all odds. We can have a quick peek though. We've got Aristra and Scarlet. Traits are slow, and puny, and hearty, and quick. Oh, this seems good though. Quick is amazing. The more movement, the more stealth, the more sneaking around you can do. Let's see who's on right now. Oh, we've got Insomniac rocking the raps. Got Anna, of course. Got some music as well. I don't know, what do you think? Stratford's on doing some streaks. No, what's he doing? Yeah, APW, maybe chat guesser. Looks like he's into some chat guesser right now. It's Stratford. Yeah, it's a good pick. A big, lovely, perfectionist, 25k, super explore mode. All the words which are exemplary. Oh, it's definitely too late for me now. Let's go raid Stratford. Make sure he's not about to finish. Thank you, Farron, for coming by again. Thank you, McCracken, as well, for a raid. We have AG as well, raiding for... Oh, let's not raid Farron, let's let's raid Stratford will, but oh, thank you. One day we will. Yeah, you get to see all the stuff that you can do. You can plan it out ahead of time. All the things you need, all the technical things that will happen. You think, oh, I need to correct that. But the most important thing is to remember to end your stream after you raid somebody. Because I mean, the first time you don't have to. That's just like a rite of passage. And then you'll realize someone will send you a whisper. Like, hey, you're still streaming. Okay, let's go raid Stratford. I'm really happy to get into some massive Chalice again. The game was made for a lot of love, and let's take some of that love over. So interactive, yeah. Lopar Panda has done a little bit of that. Let's be well though. Have a good night.